afternoon. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. March 24th, 2021. Let me see. How many been? I have 15 minutes with y'all. I always say that, right? I do got 15. Feel a little bit of time. Shout out to Danica. Danica Maria, Dope Discussions. Subscribe to her channel on YouTube. I'm still listening to her. You feel me? Hold on, let me see something. No. Yeah, that's Gucci. Yeah, I'm still listening to her, you dig? When I say I'm still listening to it, that means I haven't finished listening to the topic which I was listening to previously before I got on the recording. So that's why I'm still listening to her. I haven't finished the topic at hand. She was speaking about Derek Jackson. You know, if you know anything about Derek Jackson, he's a quote-unquote guru who gave relationship advice, who was recently caught, not recently, I guess it's been like a year or so, but it's recently coming back into the forefront. When I say forefront, I mean the media and everybody else hearing about it, about him cheating on his wife with several women, you feel me? We're not gonna go into details about what he did with those women and everything else like that. And just from one dark-skinned brother to another brother, I support him. I don't support his cheating, of course not. But I know he's being crucified right now. And I can't find it within myself to go against one of my dark-skinned brothers. So that being said, I support him in everything that he wants to do. I mean, he can always rewrite himself. He can actually switch up his topic he can maintain the same topic and actually involve himself more into the topic when he speaks about men and use his experience as an example of what not to do and what to do. So it's not like the end of him. It's like it's a new beginning, it's a new birth for him. The reason why I refuse to go against, I wouldn't say refuse, the reason why I'm biased against brothers being caught in cheating, because I know that this is something that has been going on for a very long time. How white supremacists try to depict the African American family. You feel me? They've been attacking the family structure of African American for a very long time. Feel me? You could go to it's been a laundry list of things that has been happening recently that most people, it seems like we live in a world where we seem to forget very quickly that this is a continuous attack on us. It's been going on for a very long time. You feel me? I can do recently. Recently we had a situation with Michael Jackson. They tried to say he was touching little kids. Then came the Bill Cosby situation. They broke up that family. Then came the Jill and Will Smith. I said Jill and Will Smith. Then came Will Smith and his wife. They tried to break that up about this part. It was the entanglement situation. Then came T.I. and Tiny. There's another family that was broken up apart. Then came Quavo and Quavo and who else? Quavo and Sweetie. Feel me? It seems like these people are inflicting the pain upon themselves, but that's not the case. You feel me? There's a lot of things going on that we don't pay attention to. You feel me? When they see something successful as a black family in any structure, right now they're working right now to infiltrate somebody's family right now, so they can always put in front of the media that we are always needing help when it comes to family. Because after it's all said and done, it's always about family, man. You feel me? It's always about the partner that you have next to you. And they always make this big deal about black love, this, and black men don't cheat and everything else like that. So what would be white supremacist purpose in life but to just destroy that structure of a family? You feel me? If you have two people in a household, according to the research, you're more likely to do better in life than a person who has just one parent in the household. So that being said, they putting this energy out there for people that's coming up to be like, you see, you don't need a wife, you don't need this. Look at the Oprah of the world. Oprah is a billionaire who never had a husband. Well, she had a husband, but she don't have a kid. Whoopi Goldberg and the rest of them. This is an energy that they're trying to push forward. That's why all these big companies are investing billions of dollars into black women and not the black men. They investing into the black woman because the black woman is more likely to go to college. The black woman is also more likely to graduate very high in her class compared to other race. She's very, very dominant when it comes to education and what you may call it, and providing for herself. So you can see that they using these influent people in the black community on social media. They raise them up, then they destroy them. Of course, these are grown men. They can make better choices and everything else like that. But if somebody, I could take my own situation, for example. If somebody has been watching you for a very long time and know what you like myself, they know I like honey bun. You feel me? They know what you like. And just like in a woman or a man, they will watch you guys for a long time. You have these people around you. You're wealthy enough to employ these people around you. They taking documents on you. They have a list, plethora of lists of things that you like and don't like. So they know what kind of woman you like. They know the kind of taste you like. They will put these things in front of you to tempt you. You feel me? They will tempt you into temptation. So they'll put your favorite kind of woman, your dream girl, around you. And that's how these men get caught up cheating and shit. Like Quavo just got caught cheating. Tyrese got caught cheating. Who else? Who was Derrick Jackson? I know the list is long. I can't remember every black nigga who got caught cheating. But they tempt them with these women. These women are very luxurious. They bring them in front of you and you have no choice but to bite the apple. What else can you do when somebody know you so well? You being watched and you don't even know that you're being watched. Just studying your every move. They know your favorite drinks. They know they know how to make you feel good. They know how to gaslight you. In that moment, they'll get you. Then after that, they have you handcuffed. And sometimes they can use that as an advantage against you when it comes to you with other deals and things that you got to compromise for. This is all part of business, illegal business, but it's called blackball. Of course, they're going to call it blackball. Blackball or black, what is it? I think it is called blackball. I know black is in there. So they use these things as a weapon so they can have an advantage when they go to the negotiating table about these. It's a dirty game, but somebody gotta play, you feel me? And it's just the truth of the matter, you feel me? So we can't even get mad when these things are being played against us, because the whole agenda of white supremacists is to look good in all categories that they play in. And if there's a threat, like the black love or black family, then guess what? The best way to do it is to use one against the other. They'll be in a position to separate. And what happened with the first black love family that was ever created, which was Adam and Eve? What did the serpent do? He went to the weakest link, which was the woman, and he tried to separate the two. Hey, chill. He tried to separate the two by going to Eve first. You feel me? But what he did was separate them from God himself. He did separate one family from God himself. You feel me? Even in that lesson itself, most people need to put their family in God's hands before they even go forward and everything. Every black family should put their love in God's hand. Put your faith in God first. before than love. You feel me? Once you put your faith in God, you have something tangible to look at. But one more thing too about this whole Derrick Jackson thing before I even go in, because I got like 5 more minutes with y'all. One more thing is that he did use the term. He said his relationship with God and everything else like that. And all of a sudden, people want to attack. They want to attack people who believe in God, and it's like, oh, that's some beta males, that's some sim shit. He want to use God and shit. You know what? I'm sick and tired of that community. And I believe that community is part of white supremacists too. All these people on YouTube talking about alpha, sim, beta male, that shit is corny. They remind me of these black Israelites. Once upon a time, these people were on YouTube nonstop, on the streets. They were just, it was just a bunch of confusion. And that's the same thing with this community who came out of nowhere talking about beta male and alpha male. If you ain't no alpha male, you this and you that. Like, my nigga, stop it. Please stop it. Y'all niggas is just a temporary topic. It's not gonna last. I promise you it's not gonna last. Red pill man, blue pill man, that shit is ridiculous. It's retarded. It's another topic like people will follow and be like, I'm the red pill mill, I'm an Israelite. And remember when the Israelites and all these movement was going on? Where are they now? You feel me? Eventually, when the information sits with you for a long time, it does not make sense. It doesn't make sense for you to define. Somebody got to play a certain role. You feel me? A woman needs to come to a man who maybe she not gonna have the bad boy. She gonna have a man that nigga gonna rub his feet and everything else. She gonna have that choice. We all can't eat pasta, my nigga. There gotta be different categories on the list, B. We all can't be alpha. We all can't be beta. We all can't be whatever it is. We all gotta know ourselves and play our roles, man. You can't make every man into something and be like, yo, these hoes out for the streets and this, that, and the third. Man, we gotta have a better language. You feel me? We just gotta have a better attitude. If you don't know the answer to the things, please don't talk about niggas is for the street and these bitches is for the street. You're not being productive. You feel me? All you doing is just open Pandora's box. That's what happened with Derrick Jackson's situation. He just opened Pandora's box, and everybody who had an opinion attached themselves to that situation. These beta males ain't gonna win, man. And it's like it's like these women knew what they was getting into. He knew what he was getting into. The only problem I have with his situation is that he got caught. And I believe if he didn't get caught, he would have still been doing it. The man is only 31 years old. Look at him. He could get any bitch that he wants. Let's just be frank. You feel me? He can. He has a wife. I knew about his wife already. You feel me? That's a lot of niggas didn't do their research on the man. More people like to hate him than most. You feel me? You see him, look at him. The man has a perfect hairline. He has a beautiful complexion, and we're not even being gay. We just keep it all the way 100. The thing with men, especially alpha men, so-called alpha men, or these so-called red pill men, they just don't know how to give other men compliment. And in some communities like mine and others, it seems as, hey, you being gay, like to see another man for what they were. Oh, you can't give that nigga his props, and that's why they promoting this whole attitude of giving people their roses before they pass away, because we haven't had that kind of experience of giving men their dues. Like, yo, this nigga is nice. Like, yeah, like we had a culture of not of being hard on each other, and now we learning on being more receptive and be like, yo, like, yeah, he's a good rapper, like that nigga is nice, B. Oh, yo, that's a good looking brother, that nigga can bag any bitch he want. See, that's the light skin shit. That's that dark skin shit. We give props in sort of like a mean kind of way, but we still learning how to be very open with the situation. It's very uncomfortable, but we still learning as we go along. We wasn't used to that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna sit out here and be like, oh, Derrick Jackson he's a very handsome. No, I'm not comfortable with that kind of talk yet. You feel me? I'm gonna give it the way I'm gonna give it. I be like, yo, he look like he can bag mad bitches. He do. I didn't even think he should be married. I feel like, yo, this nigga can sleep with any woman that he wants. He's successful. You feel me? He's capable of providing for more than one woman. You feel me? He can provide for at least 2, 3 women because of the money that he's accumulated over the years, books that he's written, the accomplishment that he has had on YouTube and everything else like that. So the fact that everybody thought he was a perfect man was profound to me. And I'm like, I mean, come on, man. There's going to be a lot of temptation that comes along his way. A whole lot of temptation. A lot of women is going to throw themselves at him. Like a Bill Clinton situation, Monica Lewinsky. These women are Monica Lewinsky because they did it knowingly, knowing that he had a wife, and they still went out there and told. You feel me? I'm just let's take it for what it means. It's just that the Bill Clinton situation, he should have known better. He was holding, well, if you think of it in that sense, they was both wrong. Because I say Bill Clinton is wrong because he was holding a high position, which was the president position. He disrespected the office and the chair and everything else. So for me to say Bill Clinton was wrong and Derrick Jackson was not wrong, that would be very hypocritical of me, because it doesn't matter what chair he was holding. Every chair should be treated as a president in your own life. You should treat yourself as a president of your own nation. So I can understand why he disrespected his wife. That's first and foremost. And he needs to apologize to his wife, not anybody else. And anybody else who feel offended and put him up on a higher pedestal than what he was preaching is that person's fault. Sometimes you just gotta take the message and leave the rest. A lot of niggas, the problem is a lot of people attach themselves and put their faith in the messenger and do not get the message. And that's the problem. They're too obsessed with the messenger and don't actually take the message in. You have to take the message in. It's like, what's the point of you listening? What's the point of a message? You can't kill it. That's why they always say, don't kill the messenger. I'm just the messenger. You can't kill the messenger. You feel me? What's the point of not listening to the message and you obsessed with the messenger? You critical of the message. No, listen to the message. You feel it do matter where the message is coming from too. So that's up to you as the person who's gonna take in the message. It's good, baby. You feel me? But that being said, man, listen. These women knew what they was doing. You feel me? When they came and slept with that nigga, I don't blame that man not one bit for for the things that he did. The only person I feel sorry for was his wife in that situation. He should have went to his wife and be like, look, man, I'm a very handsome man. I'm accomplished. I mean, you seen where I came from. I desire 2 women. That's all you gotta tell her. Like, she will be with you. Like, even right now, he can still tell her that I believe I should have another wife. Like, oh, not another wife, another woman in my life. It can't be no girlfriend or nothing like that. It gotta be a woman that is as good as your wife, basically. You have to tell her that, like, yeah, I believe, you know what I mean? I need like 2, 3 women in my life. And if she don't like it, then it's like, all right, how can we compromise? Give her time for that kind of idea to sit with her. You feel me? Because she's just not going to be like, oh, well, you right. And, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to give her time. Because you need that number 1 first before you can get the number 2 girl in there. So establishing the number 1 girl is very, very important. So he should have just went to her and be like, yo, I believe this is what you know what I mean? I got a big enough penis for 2 women, and I feel like, you know, my stamina's strong. He looked like a guy who was in great shape too. He should have just told her that. Feel me? He shouldn't have been lying to her. That's the only person he needs to apologize to. The rest of us, we need to stay out of his business. Feel me? And that's just that. That's just how I see it. There was a lot more I wanted to say, but I gotta go. Holla.